This video is brought to you by Sutco Transportation, now hiring Class 1 drivers in the residual division in Creston, West Kelowna, and Vernon. Drivers in logging division in Castlegar. Also highway log transfers. Also job in Kettle Falls, Washington, Priest River, Class 1 drivers. And then internal office jobs. We got dispatcher for overnight shift, IT manager, that sounds like fun, a logistics broker, Kelowna, maintenance manager, highway equipment management, manager of driver training and development, remote sales and logistics, a broker in Alberta, Manitoba, Ontario, and another sales representative in Kelowna. So this is my load. I have a flat tire, guys. Flat tire. I'm gonna continue topping it off. I'm almost done topping it off, and then we'll hammer down. There's a bit of a screw in it. So we got a screw right in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there. Whoops. So she's leaking air. It's Boxing Day, everything is closed, so I'm going to top her off, drive 2 hours down the road, top her off again, and do that until we get to the shop tomorrow sometime. So for now, let's just I'll top that off and then hammer down. All right, let's call the boss man. Hey, how's it going? I'm good, but my truck's got a flat tire. I've topped it off, and I'm gonna just try to hammer down and keep topping it off along the road. But I'll definitely need a tire repair tomorrow morning or after unloaded. Well, we're gonna unload tomorrow in Vancouver, right? In North Vancouver. So after I'm unloaded, wherever you guys want, I can go there. I'll keep topping it off with my air hose, but it's got a big screw in there. So somewhere in Vancouver area, I need a flat repair. Yeah, because everything's closed today, right? It's like it's leaking decently, but it's not leaking fast enough that it'll keep going flat very fast. So as I've got an air hose that clicks onto the trailer glad hand, so I can keep topping it off. So the other thing I wanted to tell you is I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I think I've got the starts of a flu, so keep that in mind during the week. I might all of a sudden just go home if I feel worse. My wife is really sick, but I'm doing pretty good, but I am feeling well. So I'll get this load delivered and then we'll go from there. So just figure I'll let you guys all know. All right, thank you. Yep, bye. All right. Let's see if I can lose this jacket. I should have taken that off before I started to drive. I'm a little flustered now with a flat tire. I'm surprised I didn't see that on Friday when we parked. Should have seen that on Friday. It's not leaking very fast though. hammer down. All right, so we talked about our sponsor, Sutco. I wanted to say another thing that's just so awesome about the company. 2023, I got home every single weekend. Every single weekend, 2023. It doesn't happen every year where you get home every single weekend. But last year, home every weekend. The company works so hard to making sure you get home every weekend. One of the big reasons I like working for Sutco, home every weekend. That's for the highway division. So for the flatbed, Super B, and vans. I talk to guys in vans and they say they get home every weekend too, unless something goes wrong or something special happens, or a really long distance load. Like if you get down to Texas, obviously you're not going to get home every weekend. But this year we haven't had any of those long runs. So huge benefit to working at Sutco is I get some time at home. And if you work residual, you get home every night. Residual and logging, home every night. It's really nice to find companies like that actually care about their people. So I love the job. Today we've got an over length load. Get that into Vancouver tonight if possible. Yeah, with that tire leaking, it throws a wrench in everything. I'm leaving a little bit early because I knew today would be a lot of traffic. I'll pick a gear. We got people coming. Let's go. Moving a little slower than I expected. Guess I haven't been in the truck for a few days. Happy Monday. Jess is feeling very sick. She's got medium fever, flu symptoms. Not feeling good at all. And it's a windy and overcast day here. All right, guys, this week might be a little weird. We'll see what we can get in for videos. Today is Tuesday already. I don't know how I'm going to get a bunch of videos in, but I think we'll keep them fairly short this week and try to shoot 2 videos a day back to back. Hopefully I continue feeling okay and not get really sick like Jess is. No fever for me yet. Hopefully I keep feeling decent and I can get the whole weekend, but we'll see. And you'll have to put up with more of that than usual. I know I'm always coughing, but ooh, someone did not make that corner. Wonder if they went into the river or if that railing saved them. It looks like the railing saved them. Quite a breezy day here on Skaha Lake. Got some white caps. Seat. Air in the seat's a little low. I'm bottoming out. Let's top it up a bit. There we go. Riding in a nice smooth air ride now. Maybe I put too much air in. Sitting up pretty high. The heat's starting to warm up in here. Starting to get some warmth. It's 4 degrees Celsius. Feels a lot colder with the wind. So I'm a little worried about tomorrow. I suspect, well, tomorrow's video will be recorded today. So today, we're going to get today and tomorrow's video in. I'm a little concerned about tomorrow. That will be Wednesday's video. They're forecasting some high winds. This load needs to be unloaded by cranes that require very little wind to shut down. So I might not actually get unloaded tomorrow. If I knew that for sure, I would just stay home. But we don't know that for sure, and I want to give them every window of opportunity to unload me. The snow levels come down quite a bit, so it did snow over the weekend. We had a brown Christmas. I know you guys are middle of January already, but this is Boxing Day for me, and I got to worry about Boxing Day traffic. Speed limit is 80, right? 80, right? Not 70, 80. Okay. Sure I'm not speeding. All right, welcome to Kaleden. Time to climb. and we're heavy load. If you remember last week, our trailer is 80 kilograms overweight, so we are maxed out on weight on the trailer. We had like 1,000 kilogram, 80 kilogram over on the trailer, but 1,000 kilogram of space on the truck itself. So we just didn't balance the load exactly right. When you're loading, you're going off the gauges, and I guess we were parked at enough of an angle that they were slightly off, but it's definitely one of those very near max weight loads, slightly over on the trailer. We try our best when we're loading. For 80 kilograms, I'm just going to keep driving. I'm not going to get that reloaded. I don't see any officer giving me a ticket for 80 kilograms over. At least that's what the government scale in Midway said. I didn't weigh myself here in Khalid, and I should have maybe, just to see if it gave us a different number or not, but signaling a little earlier there. I'm sorry, pickup. Get as much speed as I can. Jess goes, it's Boxing Day. There's not a single scale open today. I looked on Trucker Path. There are some scales open, but not a lot. I'm actually worried less about the 80 kilogram on the trailer than my tire that's leaking. That's my only concern today, is checking that tire. The screw looked like it was in there pretty solid, so I don't think it's going to go flying out. If it flies out, we're in trouble. The tire will be flat instantly. I think the screw is pretty solid in there, so should be all right. In fact, I might get hammered in a little harder and sealing it a little more. That'd be nice. Easy. I know it sucks slowing them down right before a hard little climb. Turn my radios on, even though I don't expect many trucks to be out here. If I had wanted Boxing Day off, all I should have done was just asked. If I had known I was going to feel sick, I would have asked for it off, but I got home Friday afternoon, had all of Saturday off, all of Sunday, all of Monday, and then didn't leave until it's what now, 1:30, so after lunch. So 3 full days, 2 half days at home. Well, we got home Friday around 4 p.m. 5 p.m., somewhere in there. So I don't mind running a Boxing Day. Yeah, someone told me Boxing Day is a Canadian thing, so what do you guys do on the second holiday of Christmas? You've got Christmas Day, well, you got Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then Boxing Day. As a Mennonite, I grew up with 3 Christmas holidays as well. We had Christmas Day, second holiday, and third holiday. We literally called it Eerste Haljadag, Tweede Haljadag, and Derde Haljadag. Just first, second, and third holiday of Christmas. Christmas is just 3 days long as a Mennonite. It was the 25th, 26th, 27th, and all 3 days were all about family and family gatherings. Usually the first day was just at home with family. Not always, sometimes it was family gatherings. Second and third holiday was always family gatherings. Hard climb. We're doing 39 kilometers an hour. Almost to the top. Down just a little bit and then back up again. Here's our last little climb between Culloden and Caramias. Culloden and Olalla. So how much driving will I have to do tomorrow? So it says we're going to arrive in 11 and a half hours. Don't know if it's going to be like half an hour or 45 minutes tomorrow morning in rush hour. Should probably get an early start. Yeah, we'll figure this out. It'll be in the dark either way, so. Stayed up to 43 kilometers an hour for this climb. Traffic really isn't that bad yet, so we'll see what it's like when we get into Vancouver tonight in the dark. Wait. Says arrive 11 and a half hours? What? I'm just realizing there's something wrong there. I'll have to figure out the GPS. Because it doesn't take that long to get to Vancouver. It should be like 5 hours. That was Twin Lakes turn off there to the town of Twin Lakes Golf Course. I see the Garmin's trying to still get me to turn around. It's doing some weird directions. For some reason it thinks I can't drive this way. I looked on Drive BC and I didn't see anything. So I'm going to assume these roads are open. This hairpin used to be a lot sketchier. It used to be like right against the road, right against the white line. There was no shoulder, no ditch. It was just straight rock cliff. So they blasted it all away and made the road a lot wider. Oh, the lake's frozen over mostly. It's a bit of water in the center there. Yellow Lake frozen over. Most. Yeah, you know what I mean. Little puddle here and there where it's not quite frozen yet. go. Gotta remember I'm heavy. Get some gears now. Holding all right. Okay, there is a pull-up or pull-out here somewhere ahead. I think we'll call it a day there. I'm gonna grab my pressure gauge and just see how much air we've lost. Hoping it's not more than 5 psi, but we'll see. Where that pullout was. I think it was right before Olala. Only 1 degree Celsius here, a little bit cooler. I forgot to be looking for a pullout. I'm looking at the cows and the fields. like a pull out. Okay. Pull on in there. Call it a day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate all your support. Like I said, this week might be a bit of a weird one, but we'll see how it goes. If there's no video tomorrow, we only got a couple of videos recorded, so we'll look for a video on Wednesday if there's none tomorrow. All right, so it looks like I've lost, what, 6 psi or so? 94 right now. I mean, you can hear it hissing. So 6 psi. Okay, we'll hammer down and stop further down on the road once we've lost like 20 psi and then top it off again. So what, every hour and a half or so? Yippee! Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys absolutely rock.